What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today I'm going to show you how to paint over water stains without it ever bleeding through again. Let's get straight into it, guys. Let's do this. Alright guys, so we've had some water damage here, and as you guys can see, some nice yellowing right there all the way across. No matter how many times you try and paint this with regular sealing paint, it's going to simply bleed through. So the way we fix this is by simply sealing the surface first, followed by your normal top coat, which will be a sealing paint in this case here. So we've got a little section right here that needs to be sealed. We've got this whole run that runs all the way along the ceiling, all the way across. And we've also got this little section right here. Now the products we're going to be using are any one of these two here. These are the best two products out there for stain and sealing. You can see how both of them are from Zinsser. We've got our cover stain, which is on the right, the yellow one, and our bin on the left-hand side, which is a shellac base. Now the pros and cons of both of them, they both work perfectly well and you'll be happy with the performance of both of them. However, this one here is oil-based, so that means your dry time is going to be a lot longer. Very nice and easy, creamy to use, and you're not going to have any issues applying it. Just the dry time is really the only issue with this one here. The one on the left is shellac base. Pretty much in about 10-15 minutes, this one here is dry and ready to go. The only downfall about using this one here is it is extremely runny. So if you're working overhead, you're most likely going to end up with paint on your face. So for today's project, I'm going to be using Zinsser bin because I've got a lot on today and I need to move as quick as possible. This one here, remembering our dry time is about 10-15 minutes. Simply open it up, give it a good mix through, and then we're going to get straight into sealing our water stained surface. So once you've given it a good mix through, you'll notice that the consistency is literally like water. It is a very, very runny product, and that's why I really don't like using it overhead. But in terms of dry time, this is going to be our best bet for today. So we're going to cut in any of the areas where the roller won't get into using a brush. Remembering this one here is very runny, so make sure you don't put too much on your brush. Otherwise it'll end up on the floor and probably on your head as well. So just simply dab that on there with the brush. You only generally need one coat of this, so we're going to use the roller now and roll in the bulk of this. Once again, with the roller, don't overload your roller to make sure your face stays nice and clean. So once the seal has been applied, this is what it ends up looking like. It's got a tinge of brown or cream to it. Don't be too concerned about that. Your top coat is going to cover over the top nice and easy. What we need to do, however, is apply 2 coats of our top coat, which in this case here is going to be our sealing paint. The easiest way around this is we're going to paint just 1 coat literally right over the top of our patched area here or our sealed area. Let that one there dry, then we're going to come back, we're going to cut in the whole ceiling and paint the whole ceiling. So that way it'll have 2 coats directly over the stained area and 1 coat over the rest of the ceiling, and that's going to blend in perfectly. So once the seal is dry, we can then go over the top using our top coat, which in this case here is our sealing paint. We're going to cut in all the areas that we initially sealed off. Remembering this is going to need 2 coats of your sealing paint. So we just cut in all the way around, and then we're going to roll only the sections that we put our sealer on. So roll those areas all in. So once you've got the first coat on, this is what it ends up looking like. You can obviously still see the patch underneath. However, this one here will disappear. Wait for it to dry completely. Then we're going to cut around all the way around the whole ceiling and roll in the whole lot one more final time. Once that's done, I'll show you guys exactly what it ends up looking like. But at the moment, you will still definitely see those patches. And that's the way it's supposed to look. So I've cut in with a brush all the way around the whole ceiling. I've also cut in around our ducted air conditioning right here, and then I've dropped the downlights. That's going to make it much easier rather than trying to cut around those downlights and roll around it as well. It's much easier to just simply drop them. So I'm going to start rolling this whole ceiling now, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once we're done. Alright, so the sealing's all completely rolled in. You can see different shades as it dries at different rates. Now usually what happens is when you're using an oil base or shellac base sealer underneath a top coat, it just simply dries at different shades, different rates, and that just simply takes a few hours to a day for it to all settle down and blend in completely. So I'm back now the following day, the paint is completely dried and we've got a perfect finish, no bleed through whatsoever. Whether you're using Zinza Coverall, which is the oil base yellow one, or Zinza Bin, which is the shellac base red tin, you're going to get a perfect finish every single time. Just one coat to simply seal that. It'll prevent it from bleeding through every single time. Nice and simple. Hopefully this video has helped you out. You've learned something new and you've saved some money along the way. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Billshowto.